the Nightmare King might think that he's gonna scare me away with his phantoms and his little extra things here, but no. No. He's not gonna scare me away anymore. The time of that is done and gone. Who is the Nightmare King that he has this kind of stuff? Like, now that I've been thinking about it, it's even more of a curious question than it was before to me. Because... So the Nightmare King... Oh, you're stuck on that. That's funny. So the Nightmare King is here in the overworld. Nightmare King apparently can make deals in the Nether. So... where is he originally from? Where is the Nightmare King? Where is he from? Where is he going to? What is his power source? That's a question there too. What is his power source? If he can be here and there and all those places, I feel like that means there's... It's not just here in the overworld. There has to be some other source for him, right? Or something like that? I'm not sure if that even makes sense. But thinking about the Nightmare King makes sense to begin with, so, you know, I guess I don't have to worry about my questions making much sense either. It's not like the Nightmare King himself makes sense. So I want to know, what does he want with the edge? What does he want with us? What is so great? I mean, I know it's great about the edge. I know it's great about our people, but why the focus on us? What is it that we've done to draw attention to ourselves in this way? I'm very curious, honestly. But this little claim of his, that's not gonna stay. This is my Coliseum. I choose what goes in my Coliseum and what goes in my arena. I choose what doesn't. This does not stay. This is my turf. My rules. As such, stuff ain't gonna stay. So that bargain he tried to do with me, this is what I think of that bargain. I'm gonna take all this, return that to... That's what I think of that bargain. What's the thing? As soon as everyone else is on, anyone else really, I'm as many people as possible. If I have to do one-on-one meetings with folks, I will. I need to talk to other people. I need to tell them what happened to Disco. We need to figure out a plan. Like, hoping Walter's thing will work. Disco seemed pretty confident in it. I don't even know exactly what it is that the welder has. So we'll have to figure that out. But if he has something that might help, that would be amazing. It was already looking so much better. This is already looking so much more what we want it to look like. Once we get other people on, then we can call a meeting. We can figure out how to get Disco back. I'll probably actually work on some build stuffs here. I have some ideas. Oh, I'm gonna get that chain. I'm gonna owe him so big for this. And I know he is gonna be like, friends don't have to owe friends. Yeah. But I mean, really no, like, I'm going to owe him big time. So I need to think of a good gift. What's a good gift worthy for the Great Piglin King? I feel like I need to find something that's gonna be a good gift for the Piglin King. The Great Piglin King. He took the fall for me. He really did. And whether he wants to say it or not, I owe him. So if anyone has any good ideas for to get the Great Piglin King as a thank you. I need to think of something for him. Like, the obvious would be, like, huge amounts of gold and stuff, but I don't know if that would be enough? Wanted? For all I know, he has enough gold and stuff. I don't know. I also feel like that might be a slight stereotype, and I don't want to stereotype my friend here. But maybe that would work. I just don't know. I'd figure that out. But for now, we're going to clean this up, and then the moment everyone's on, we're having a meeting. We have some big things to discuss. I have memories. Or dreams, maybe? I dreamt about this place once. I mean, it was a dream. I know it's not real, but something about that just seems so, I don't know, familiar? And this. I honestly don't know where this painting came from. It's clearly me. But I don't know. I don't know where it came from. A good amount of the people are on. I need to go talk to everyone. How do I tell them what happened? How do I explain that I ran away to protect them, and in so doing, we lost a friend? And I mean, we're gonna get him back. We gotta get him back. We have to. But how? It makes it seem all the more real when I have to say out loud that in trying to protect my friends, Disco's gone. I need to go tell them that.
Hey, Lee.
Hey, so...
Hey, Lee.
Yeah,
Where you
I
been?
haven't
I've been
seen you
looking
in like
for you.
a week or more, and you're usually all over my spot.
not
I haven't
always.
noticed. I've been quarantined with Karen.
But
Also, like your redstone shop is you're out of stuff, and I need it.
Can you
Oh.
roll me a show for
Sounds
that?
about right.
I
Sounds like you have to make stuff for her to stop.
I haven't
Yep.
checked the shop since I've been back. Sorry. I only
Back from
just
where?
got back. So, sorry, Shark, if you were looking for me.
Were you on holiday?
Not quite on holiday. I decided to run away to the Nether.
And since when has that worked out well for you?
Yeah, haven't you tried that before?
Gone homesick?
I thought it would be safe from the Nightmare King. And
This again.
it isn't safe. And so I was in the Nether. I have a bunker now. It's really kind of cool. But Disco found me. I don't even know how, because I didn't have a door built into my bunker, and a door suddenly just appeared. And
How did you get in and out if you didn't have a door?
I burrowed my way in, and I built myself a shelter. Yeah,
And she probably closed the hole behind her.
Ooh,
as you
I
do.
assume you did, yeah.
extreme.
Yeah, I didn't want the Nightmare King to get to anyone. And I thought it would be great to go hide. And you know what? The Nightmare King still got a bit of a win in. And I am not going to go with this anymore. So, Disco came. Disco found me. And he said that there were some ruins from when he had been out there, now that he has his memories back as the Great Piglin King. And so we went and we looked at some old ruins. And we found a place that had more to it than what he remembered. And there was, I don't know if it was for me or if it was for someone else. It might have even been for him at some point. I don't know. But there were two ways out. One was where you take the thing to return, or you take the thing to bargain. You know, it must have been for me because of the message. But there was a message in there. And I can't forget it. It's from the Nightmare King. I see you. I see beyond the edge. The only path forward is surrender. Forget your friends. Make the bargain. It's all connected. I don't know what to make of that. Neither did Disco.
Suspicious.
And then Disco took the one for bargain and said that since he's faced the Nightmare King before, he'll go face the Nightmare King again because he's better prepared to go face the Nightmare King, and I had to come back and tell you guys so we can get him out. Welder, do you still have the teleport thing that you had at some point? Because Disco gave me his crown as a link to him to maybe try to use your portal thing to get him back. Please tell me you still have something.
I do. I have something a little bit more high tech, but I have to scan that crown you got there in your hand first.
If you can promise to take care of it until he's back.
Is it cursed like that sword?
I don't think so. It's just the crown of the Great Piglin King.
One would hope we only have one cursed item running around the server at one time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, curses can be fun and all, but
Let me have it.
We've had
Scan it
quite a
and
few
work on it.
items of suspicion. I mean, the crown, the sword. Lee, didn't you have a compass at some point?
I did. I do. I put it in my ender chest because I didn't know what to
He's
do about it, and
judging
it
right
made me
now. Be
nervous.
careful.
Yeah, the way of the witness.
I remember you showed it to us and it was going on the fritz,
It's-
just spinning rounds and round.
Not. It's pointing straight that way.
ooh,
That way?
huh. Maybe we should check that out
Yeah,
after we get Disco back.
If
Where are we
I don't know
now?
if this would be where it would
Ominous.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it could lead to Disco?
Get off.
Probably not. It's the way of the witness.
I don't know.
Well, you had that way before.
Yeah. Unless the witness has him for some
Well-
reason,
well,
but
If Welder,
or we could find the witness
if
and
Well,
try
Welder
to
has
press
include-
him
tech
for
that might
information.
get Disco back, we should probably try doing
Yeah, we'll
that
check that first.
first.
Yeah, check that
We'll
first.
keep it
yeah.
there.
I don't
want
want to possibly go into a trap without. I mean, Disco's, the muscle of the group, right?
He-
I mean, look at
Yeah,
those
just look at his
tiny,
arms.
Yeah.
big arms.
Bro's
Look at those,
swole.
yeah,
That's
look at those
very
tree trunk
swole.
arms. Oh my
No,
gosh.
they're very porky.
No.
True
Dude.
He
facts.
never misses arm day.
That's gonna be me one day.
Porky. You should see my brother's
Gonna be
swollen
me.
fish in the shopping district.
I think Soul
Disco
Finish and
lessons.
Disco go to the same gym.
They're
Seems
about right,
lifting buddies.
accurate.
Yep.
So, okay, so you'll try to. I'll help you with anything you need trying to get Disco back. But we need to figure out like this Nightmare King, like, because I thought the Nether was gonna be safe from him because I mean he's a Nightmare King. That means places that you sleep. That'd be only here at the Overworld, right? But when I was talking to Disco, he was saying that he first met the Nightmare King when he was the Great Piglin King in the Nether. So he somehow has power in the Nether as well. Do we have any other information, any other things to try to figure out who he is?
Well,
I got nothing. I would sleep like 12 hours a day, and I've been trying to get the nightmare interact with him just to get information, but I haven't gotten
That's
nothing.
one way to go about it.
a couple of days ago, I did hear a weird voice and kind of like a thud on my head, and then I woke up, but there was no one else on the server.
Oh, that's
That might be a
So
separate and
if
concerning
he
issue
tried to
with
get
their
me,
father.
that's kind of foolish because fish don't dream. I mean, we have aspirations and all, but we don't dream. Do you dream, Minnow? You just judge us, okay?
okay. Scribs, you have knowledge and lore and things like that. Do you have any ideas or clues that
I mean, I've got some stuff. I started a board with a bunch of questions and stuff and what we know of the Nightmare King up in the library.
that's
so
yours? That makes sense now.
Is that the
but
library?
That's the library.
Is it run by an evil librarian?
No, it's run by a cranky Karen.
No.
She guards it.
All librarians are evil.
That's
Actually,
terrifying.
Karen guards it. She doesn't run it.
Tell her that.
Okay.
I think I'll pass.
So, what do we have over there then?
Doing.
Sure.
Want to go check it out?
Yeah, sure.
Field trip.
I read.
Field trip.
Sounds fun.
So I did add. I guess you
Flat
noticed
out.
Scribs, but I did add the.
Yeah.
This is the return crystal that was in the chest that I took return. Disco took bargain. So
Okay.
I don't know
Library's
if that would be useful as far as a clue or something.
Oh
Might be able to
no!
mess with it and see if we can find something.
No,
She over
berries.
there. That's kinda
So I
sus.
put that there. And okay, so here's a
I-
question that both Disco and I wondered about, and maybe any of you guys have an idea for this. In the message from the Nightmare King, it said, "I see beyond the edge," and it's all connected. Do you have any idea what's beyond the
Portal?
edge? What could be connected?
Well, we came from where the
talking about?
lapis was, right?
But that was
So that
also
would be
the edge.
beyond the edge, or
It
no?
was a different edge.
Wait, Lapis, what are you guys talking about?
It's a long story.
You don't remember you were infected
We
with
might
lapis?
bring that up.
Shark,
don't
come
think he
outside
was
for a
there.
second.
I wasn't.
Come outside for a second. Come outside. Right here.
Shark on something.
Okay, so
Sweet
we,
tea.
we can't mention.
What's he
it.
talking about?
Sweet tea.
Sweet
Can't
tea.
mention it.
Sweet.
Wait, is
I-
sweet tea bad for you?
When you add extra
Why?
sugar
It's
to
just-
sweet
it's
tea.
just for
long
cats.
story.
We'll tell you
Just for
later.
cats.
I am so confused, but okay.
Don't worry about it. It's a long story, but we originally came from a place that had some issues with, we were talking about cursed objects and stuff. Yeah, lapis was
Yeah.
a really bad deal.
It was pretty
But
cool.
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I haven't seen Lavender this whole time.
She's here. She's
Karen-
got a
Karen,
place.
we need
She's
to
the only
redo
one
She's
my-
got a
from-
cute place.
my-
I haven't seen her
Yep.
on in
we gotta
ages
redo
though.
my
Like
light.
I mean, I've seen her.
Yeah, she's the only person. She's the only person from there that I haven't
Come to think
seen.
of it,
I think we're all getting off.
I'm not. I mean, I remember the last thing I remember is I got cured, and then I sort of just
come to
wandered
think of it,
away, so I
haven't
don't know what
really
happened.
Seen
But
her. Like I've seen her in the distance, but I haven't actually talked to her.
yeah, not up close. Not
I've seen a house that says lavenders, but that's it.
yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of
Where's
popped up
distraction?
overnight.
Where's distraction too?
Yeah,
it's
say a
on-
distraction.
yeah.
Hello.
Oh yeah. No, it's not just yeah. I've
Like,
interacted with
he's been around.
distraction at the
I've interacted
He
beginning,
was
with
but
him
I'm
working
not
on
sure where he
science
went.
experiments. If you go to his base, he's got a big lab, but one of
Yeah.
the science experiments broke out.
Oh.
Oh.
That's not ominous.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Is it?
Wait, isn't his place like between Lee's and my place?
Yes, it is.
Tobruk? Oh,
That's not concerning at all.
terrifying.
Thanks.
That sounds like a you guy
Yeah,
problem.
last I was there, it was a total mess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Actually,
There
wait, no,
was-
my
there
base
was
is
red
near yours.
fungus
Yeah, that
now.
sounds like
Actually,
all of
yeah.
y'all's problem.
That actually, yeah.
red fungus.
But I have walls.
Oh,
I have
There
strong
was red
walls.
fungus everywhere.
great.
It had broken out of the cage, completely contaminating everything.
Oh.
Did it eat distraction? Because he hasn't been on
Lots
for a while.
I mean,
Lots of nether
yeah.
clover just scattered throughout the area.
Great. Do
Oh,
we have
that's
anything
what's-
else we can
Oh, yeah.
potentially
That's
add
Maggie.
to
Lord
this?
Library's haunted. I forgot to mention that.
I noticed. It scared me half to
Is this
death
the
when I
item
came on
that
the other
you
time.
used? That they-
Warpstone.
That's what I used to return, and Disco took the one that said bargain.
Well,
Okay,
how does
hold
the
on.
the
So you're saying you got this when you were messing with Disco?
Yeah, Disco and I.
Can I scan that
Huh?
too? Can I scan
Yeah.
that too? Maybe I could duplicate it.
Absolutely scan it too. That would
Okay.
be amazing.
Are you sure you want the? Okay.
I mean,
Aha.
What
if it
if-
means we can get our
what if
friend
you
back.
scanned?
I mean, he took the fall for me, guys. Like, I went away to protect everyone, and he's
Yeah,
the
he
one
was
we
that
have to get him
protected
back.
me.
2
That's
stacks of
just
spicy hoppers.
I feel awful.
Alder,
That's okay. We're gonna get him back.
what if you scanned one of the letters from the Nightmare King? Would that help you track where the Nightmare King was?
A letter?
Like
Or journal?
a message that he sent. Like a
Ooh,
message
like
he
one of
sent
your
to Lee.
pearls.
Yeah.
Is this one? Is this one?
Yeah, that's one of them.
Or is this a replicate?
That might be a replica. I should have some of the other.
Yeah, I think it is.
I should have some of the originals back at my home. I can grab those for you after.
Didn't the originals all individually say like I and then C?
Yeah.
Like one letter each.
So I need
Yeah.
3 of
3
them.
for a complete message. Yes.
What if you scanned the one that said beyond?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have that though. I would have to go back to that place.
Yeah.
if I-
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'd really rather not.
Let's just do the ICUs.
Yeah. Let's start with that, and then, I mean, you theoretically you could go back, grab the beyond, and then use the return stone again to come back. But in theory,
We could take scrolls too.
yeah.
That's true. I could take a scroll. That should work just fine.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
That would probably be smarter than using the same stone that got you. We don't know if it's
I don't know if it's a one-time thing.
There's something
I don't want to
else
risk it.
Hey, Lee, do me a favor and write down your experience that you had so that we have it available for everybody to read, put it in the library, and that way maybe we can, I don't know, have more connections, stuff like that.
Good call. I can definitely do that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we need to get Disco out. The compass seems to maybe be going one direction now. So that's our plan. You'll scan the stuff. We'll try to get Disco back. And
Maybe we'll gear up for an adventure to go check out that compass after we hopefully get Disco back.
well, thank you everyone.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. I've been restocking my shop with all the wood stuff, and I just got a message from Mulder saying that he thinks he has the portal thing figured out for Disco. So you think you have a thing figured out to get Disco back, or at least open a portal for him or something?
Yes, I've worked on my lab. Give me 1 second. I'm just tuning the boom boom here, and I'll be right there.
Awesome. That's gonna be.
So follow me to my lab.
Where is your lab?
I did have. It's through the maze.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep, my head's spinning from that. I remember
Alright.
being here. It looks different from what I remember, though.
It is. I had to modify this chamber and my bench here to scan the particular relics and items here.
Uh-huh.
So, Karen's helped out a lot with the math, so you wouldn't think it, but she's quite smart. And plus, she really wants her 2 stacks of spicy hoppers from Disco. So let me put the first one
I
here.
mean, oh, I'm sorry. I think I took it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me get
I'll stand back this time.
So I'm gonna put them both on at the same time,
Okay.
or not. Back up here. I'm gonna just hit a couple of these buttons here. Maybe. Okay, so the machine's scanning. The inputs they're reading. Now, unlike before with my portals, this is a little bit more advanced technology, as you can see.
Yeah.
So I'm actually trying to recreate those Waystones that the Nightmare King used,
Oh, I didn't even know that was
which I think is
possible.
quite possible. Yeah, well, you know, Ambient technology. So let's see if I can make some. Ooh.
What?
First try. Yeah.
Oh, my whales.
Well, they're Fish Incorporated. At your service.
I am impressed.
It's get him up here. Oh, inventory's full.
Oh my goodness. So maybe we can use those to like try to warp to him maybe, or like
I mean, that's a very good possibility. I mean, that's what they're meant. They basically tracked his location off of it, so we can open a portal with these bad boys.
that would be amazing. We can get him back home where he belongs.
And then he can repay his debt to Karen.
And I'm going to owe him a lot for this. Ooh.
Well, I wouldn't say we test these on our own. I would say maybe we get the rest of the team together.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And then we'll test them. I am excited. Thank you.
You want this back?
Yes. I need to give this back to him. I'm not letting that out of my sight as much as I can help. Thank you.
Good. You're welcome.
And I think that's the best place to call it for today. Thank you for joining me. I just realized there is excitement over my shoulder. Hopefully they stay over my shoulder and not come any closer right now. This is not the time for them. But hopefully you had some fun with us and the absolute drama that has unfolded that I don't think any of us were really honestly expecting right now in this way. But hopefully next time you see me, we will actually have some of the stuff over here built, because I've been really wanting to build that, and I just don't trust them. My back is turned to them, but I'm keeping an eye on them. But hopefully next time we see each other, I'll have some stuff built. Hopefully also, this will be back on the head it belongs to, because he'll be back home and safe. And hopefully we'll also have some idea of what to do with this whole Nightmare King thing, because honestly, this Nightmare King is really making it difficult for me to build my Coliseum as I need and build all this stuff that still needs to be built. I need to not be running from this guy all the time. Like, I need to fight, get that done, and get on to the important stuff in life. Building my base. So, please leave a like, please leave a comment. Those greatly help with the analytics and getting my video out there more. And I will see you next week. But for now, I think it's time I shish kebab some of the intruders of my land. See you next week!